Okay, I've got to ask just one question here. Hi, I'm Sol. And why is any reasonable conservative still voting Republican? Why? There are options. This is something that a lot of people who haven't been, on the conservative side have realized a long time ago. And a lot of conservatives have too. There are lots of options. I mean, here's the problem. Here's why a lot of people are against the Republican Party. Not against conservatives in general, just against the Republican Party. They are xenophobic. They are openly ignorant towards anything that can lead to bringing in very corrupt practices in businesses, including just destroying the planet for temporary shortfall profits. They are not very good at oversight. Somebody gets caught sleeping with a 13-year-old and they just brush it off like, boys will be boys. I mean, yeah, sure, boys will be boys. Get that boy out of there. He doesn't deserve to be in your party anymore, does he? Does he? You are too in too deep with one particular religion. One particular religion. And that's evangelism. It's not even Christianity in general, it's just evangelism. And they are not a valid religious group anymore. They are purely political. They just want money and influence, just like any other business. They tote this concept of being, anti-gay, anti-abortion, anti a lot of things that sound good to other Christians, especially very xenophobic, very close-minded Christians. But they only talk about that stuff because it gains them power and influence and pandering. It's pandering, and then they make they make the Republican Party pander to them. It's just gross. It's just there are options. There are options. You don't have to have this ugly relationship with a party that has been going downhill since Reagan. I gotta say it, Reagan. Reagan started to decline. And you had Newt Gingrich and Bob Dole. You had Bush, both of them. They were both awful people. They didn't need to be in office. We should have kicked them the fuck out. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. And we're not holding this. Washington said at the very beginning of this American experiment that we should not create parties. We opened the box anyways. And Pandora's whatsits are all over the place and there's no going back. Oh well. Unfortunately, this is what we're stuck with. So, do you think that we've always had these two parties, or that these two parties have always been what they are now today? No. In fact, the Democratic Republic Party, as it started, was one party, one damn party, and then it split off, and the Republicans were the liberals, the Democrats were the conservatives, and they switched around in the '60s, and this is all plastic. This is all moving. This is all changing parts. You don't even know about the Whig Party anymore. You don't know about the Federalists. There's, these things don't exist anymore. So, so why? So why do we still have Republicans when it is obvious that all they are is a bunch of overgrown toddlers at this point saying Trump is the Messiah? Why? You have options. You have options. There's no reason for this. So, I don't know. Look into libertarians. Look into stuff. There's things you can do that aren't just voting for Agent Orange when he pushes out the other three candidates of the Republican Party in a few months. Just look into your options. Just because you're conservative doesn't mean you have to vote for this party. That's my 2 cents. Do with it what you will. Have fun. Play fair. And especially to all you conservatives who might not even know this is all just a game.